Now, a humongous shout out to JProGaming27. You can find him on Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch. These are the hidden rewards within this Conquest map. I woke up a little late, I'm not gonna lie to you all, so he went ahead, beat me to it. Make sure you guys go show some love. Hit that like on this tweet, retweet it as well so you can help others find the hidden rewards inside the Conquest map. As you can see, nothing too overwhelming. There are some headliners, a ballin' is a habit pack, and then a couple of standard packs. At the end of the day, you're going to be able to pull more diamonds out of the standard packs than ballin' is a habit packs, because I don't know what it is about ballin' is a habit, but you just never pull diamonds. It's basically ballin' is a gold, as a lot of people have been telling me as of late. Now, make sure you hit that like button on this video, red subscribe button. We're about to dive into the step-by-step guide, and then we stream each and every single day at 1 a.m. Eastern. You can become a member of the channel or a subscriber on Twitch. All of that is going to be inside the description box, as well as the Discord that you can go ahead and join. Let's dive into how to do this map the most effective way possible. As usual with every Conquest map, the first thing we always do is look at the goals. So here we need to steal 3 million fans. We just can't tell our mother, so we need to do the steal fans phase, and then we don't have any strongholds to capture under a certain amount of territories. Unfortunately, although, it seems like we're not going to be able to take out any stronghold either within the first turn. So my biggest piece of advice when it comes to doing a map like this is taking as many open territories as possible. And usually what you want to do is you want to create a circle around your stronghold, because by doing so, as we get the first hidden reward, you are actually gonna allow yourself to be protected from being attacked by any other stronghold for the time being as well. Now, for the first steal fans phase, I would suggest just knocking it all out in one turn and stealing the fans on all-star difficulty. If you fail here, just restart the map and do the same thing all over again until you beat one of the teams on all-star difficulty. I think I might end up going after the Brewers first, so we're gonna try to steal the 3 million fans away from the Brewers. You want to put your 5th best starting pitcher in, and the reason why you're putting your 5th best starting pitcher in is because when you put your 5th best starting pitcher, the opponent also puts their 5th best starting pitcher. So instead of us facing someone like Corbin Burns or facing someone like Brandon Woodruff, we're actually gonna face a bronze pitcher, if not a silver, maybe gold pitcher, which is gonna be a huge advantage because your team is full of diamonds. And your 5th best starting pitcher is most likely a diamond as well. So you'll have a tremendous advantage. Now, once we steal the 3 million fans, it's gonna be really easy. All you have to do is literally run towards the Brewers, and you're gonna take every open piece of territory possible. That way, when we reinforce, we get each and every single fan possible for reinforcements, and hopefully they don't overpower us when it comes to reinforcing their own territories, and hopefully we don't lose a ton of territories either whenever we go attack them. Like here, it's a 2 versus 2. We lost, but it's perfectly fine. We just go to reinforce. You're gonna reinforce again, get back to 5, and hopefully this time around it works out a lot better in terms of the simulation. Let's go, beat them cleanly. Hopefully the 4-1 works out a lot better without us losing any, because I want to be able to have 3 whenever we go after that 2. Another hidden reward. This time around we get ourselves, I believe it was 1K Stubs, and then they beat us again, which is perfectly fine because I'd rather them beat us than us beat them and then have the 3 million fans basically recapture most of those territories. So we're gonna go ahead and attack the 2. Hopefully this is a pretty clean victory. It's not gonna be a pretty clean victory as we take 1 L right there. 4v4, it's going to be perfectly fine in my opinion, even if we lose just all of them off rip, but we didn't. We ended up staying with 3 million fans. So since we took 3 million fans away from them, we can face them on Hall of Fame difficulty. It's completely up to you. I'm going to face them on Hall of Fame difficulty, but you could just reinforce once again right there and end up facing them on All-Star difficulty, maybe even Veteran difficulty. So it's all up to you. It's all up to how comfortable you are against the difficulties that there are, but we're gonna take this stronghold and then we're gonna move towards the Dodgers. So once we capture the Brewers, we're gonna do the same process we had just done previously, and we're gonna take as many open territories as possible. That way we can go right after the Dodgers stronghold without having to worry too much. We're gonna move all of our fans over to whichever is your leading territory, and then just take each and every single piece of territory, because as I said previously, it helps out tremendously when it comes to reinforcements, and we're gonna need these reinforcements for whenever we go right after the Dodgers in order to hopefully face them at an easier difficulty. And you basically want to do the same path that I'm creating right now, which is just going ahead and creating a wall that prevents any of these enemy strongholds from directly being able to go in and attack your territory. We're going to start taking away these 1 million territories away from the Dodgers, just so they can lose some strength in where they can reinforce. And with 5 million fans, if we win this successfully without losing any, it might be an all-star game. If not, it's definitely going to be Hall of Fame. It's going to be Hall of Fame. So you can decide yourself whether or not you are up for the challenge of facing the Dodgers on Hall of Fame difficulty. I'm just going to go ahead and pretend that I'm one of you guys, and I'm going to cop it. I'm going to go ahead, reinforce that leading territory, face them on a way easier difficulty, and not have to stress or worry too much about anything else once we go ahead and beat them, of course. So we're going to skip to attack, and we get them all the way on veteran. Let's beat them and come back. Now, once you capture the Dodgers, if none of the territories surrounding the Dodgers stronghold have, let's say, anything other than 2, you don't want to go ahead and attack this one right here. So if you see a 5 and then a 1, if any of these territories surrounding are blocked off by a 1 million, you don't want to go ahead and attack the 1 million, because that's going to allow the 3 to attack and then try to get the entire stronghold. So instead, we're going to play it smart, right? And by playing it smart, we're going to reinforce all the way down here, and then we're going to move all of these fans all the way down here. Since the Dodgers basically got their head cut off, you can't, or they can't, I should say, go ahead and move fans anymore, and they can't reinforce fans either. So those 1 million territories will never see the light of day when it comes to getting more fans or when it comes to getting protection. And since they're blocking off the 3 million and the 5 million, those territories as well will never be able to attack. Now, that 5 million territory that the San Diego Padres has, they might attack us, they might not. I'm going to go straight after the 1 mil, just so we can just face the stronghold instantly as well. If we're able to do that, we're going to be in really good hands, since we're going to basically do the same move. Or we might not be able to do the same move, actually, because the 5 is going to be able to attack a 1. Whenever I got a game on veteran difficulty, instead of me using my 5th starter, I just use a reliever with a quick delivery, because on veteran difficulty, I expect myself to win no matter who's up on the mound. So this right here is the first tough predicament we're in, right? Because if you pay attention to this stronghold, and this, if you watch these videos towards the end, you're going to learn so much about Conquest, and you're going to become a better Conquest player in general. If we don't kill the 5 is going to start attacking our 1s, and then they're going to go ahead and circle us in again and be able to attack the stronghold. If we don't kill, or if we do kill the 5, then the 10 is going to do the same thing. So no matter where we go, no matter what we do, we're actually going to have to go ahead and conquer most of these territories that the San Diego Padres have. Now, since we have 18 million right now, the smartest thing to do is go after whichever territory has the most amount of fans, because that is the one that we most likely are going to end up losing the most amount of fans at as well. But luck was on our side. Luck was on our side today. We were able to go ahead and just absolutely destroy them, which is beautiful. Now the 6 million, they're going to have a great opportunity to go ahead and do the same thing, either the 10 or the 5 million we're going to go ahead and do. But the beauty about it is that now the 6 million can't really go ahead and capture the entire stronghold in terms of circling it in, since we're going to have some defense against it as well. So we're actually going to reinforce all of our fans right there. And we're going to take away the 6 and we're going to take away the 4. We're taking away the 6 and we're taking away the 4 for the previous reasons. If we don't take away the 4 and we go after a 1, then that 4 is going to start going after these open territories that we have. Now, granted, even if the 4 does go after the open territories that we have, it's not going to have enough to circle us in. So you don't really have to go after the 4. And now that I see that, I'm actually going to go ahead and disregard the 4 million fans and make a beeline straight towards the Yankees. Now, I already showed you all the hidden rewards, so the only thing you need to know about this is that we're going to follow whichever path is the easiest, whichever path has the most 1 million fans available, while staying away from any path that has like 5 million or any big numbers like that on either side. So we're going to go straight after the 3 million right here, and we're not even going to touch this 1 million because I want this 1 million to block off the 4, so the 4 can never go ahead and attack us. Now that we're going to have to go after the Angels, as you can see, we're stuck in a similar dilemma, right? This time around, I am not going to attack anything. And the reason why I'm not going to attack anything is if with that 9 million fans you attack the other 9 million and you end up losing, then the 6, well, they wouldn't be able to do anything, but regardless, I'd rather beat them and just continue my path straight up right after that as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to follow a similar path to what we did last time. We're going to attack the 9 million with the most amount of fans that we got, because of course that is the highest probability of us losing the most amount of fans. And right now, we got really lucky when we did the previous one. It looks like these 9 million fans might just wipe out. Okay, we came back. So that's beautiful right there. We're going to have to go ahead and take care of the 6 million fans as well. As I told you all, that 4 million that was by the Padres stronghold, they were going to eventually end up attacking us, and they did just that. They cut off our path. So I wanted you all to see that, so you know that Blade don't cap when it comes to Conquest. I know how these CPUs roll and everything. We're not going to attack that 1 million fan remaining right here, because if they end up going with these 4 million fans and attacking our 1, attacking our 2, I don't want them to be able to attack this and then get closer to circling us in, even though it's almost impossible for them to circle us in. But regardless, I don't want to give them any opportunity, so we're just going to continue going straight up. Another hidden reward, and then I'm going to have to change the camera because you can no longer see. But all you do is go after the angels, you reinforce until you face the angels at a difficulty you'd like, and then you're done with this Conquest map. If you did end up enjoying today's content, once again, please make sure to hit that like button, red subscribe button. Don't forget to follow me on all my socials at Bhlademyst. How to become a member, the Twitch link, which we stream every day at 1 a.m. Eastern, as well as the Discord. All of that is inside the description. Make sure you go ahead and check that out as well. Have a blessed day and night. Stay positive, stay safe, stay blessed. Happy Father's Day. I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out.